Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me back here in Butterfly Valley. Last episode we started work on our penguin habitat and it was an utter disaster, as I'm sure you'll agree, but we're getting there, we're getting somewhere. Hopefully this episode will go slightly better. I'm going to start by just moving this pathway just a little bit, just to try and get it lined up better. I think it's wider than that. I think it's an 8 meter. Unfortunately, yeah, it's going a bit gaga there. I just wonder whether I need to do it, yeah, sort of like that. I can always put a little curb there to stop people walking into it. Actually, is that 8 meters? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? So let's take it out. Let's get the angle snap off. Let's go like that and thin it down to a smaller one, I think. Yeah, it's kind of a nuisance in a way that it's overhanging. Do you know what, actually, let's go extreme. Let's shrink it down to 6 and then we'll come in from here. Let's do it like that. And then again we'll come in from sort of there, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll leave a little bit of a gap around the back of the building here. Okay, that's better. I can always smarten up some of these gaps here, put a couple of bushes or whatever in. So the habitat itself, let's see, what do we want to do next? I'd like to get the wall in here, and I've had a bit of an idea of what I want to do here. I like these. There are a few different ones. So what have we got? We've got hang on, let's get rid of the align to surface. So yeah, so this is the kind of thing I'm thinking of here, to create a bit of a yeah, just a bit of an edge, you know, this kind of thing, something like this. Let's try a different one. I want to create something with a solid flat edge so I can line them up next to each other in the end. That's kind of my plan, like that. Right, now let's just bunch them together, and I'm thinking white makes sense. So this is kind of what I'm thinking of as an edge. I'll do something else underneath, but this is going to be like the top edge, I think, along here. Overlap them a little bit each time as well, just like that. Oops. Right, and then we'll go along the back here. I can always mix this up a bit more when we get right into the habitat as well. If I look at the inside, the pattern might be quite repetitive, because obviously it is. You know, we'll see what it looks like once I've done it. They are going to have a solid shelter as well, so I will put a little building in. Okay, so that's our edge, our backdrop, which I think looks alright. What I will just do, actually, if I just to mix up what it looks like on the inside a bit, I just want to just get a couple of these in like this, just so you haven't got that very repetitive pattern necessarily kind of showing. on the inside there. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I think what I'm going to do here, because you often see this in penguin habitats, is that they have a sort of a screen like this, so that the penguins can go behind it. So I think that's what I'm going to do just here, is create this little screen. Right, and then if we come in here, actually, do you know what? Should we? Do you know what? I haven't got an entrance to this habitat yet, and that is likely to cause me problems. I wonder. Yeah, I'll do an entrance over here. Let's get the barrier in first. Let's do this. So we'll make it a low gate. Doesn't need to be anything big. Okay, a little bit tricky, but that's fine. If I can angle that a bit. Okay, that's fine. We'll get the angle snap off. So I guess I'm just going to bring this along here. Something like that. And then along the outside here. Ooh, whoops, that didn't work. Oh, come on, I don't want to move the whole thing. Why is he doing that? Come on, there we go. I don't know why, but my game is running a little bit stuttery at the moment, which is odd. Okay, so there's our main little barrier. Now, obviously it's not going to work at the moment because if they get dumped in here, they can't go anywhere. So let's form a ramp. Actually, let's come into here and let's find a nice stone piece. Can I colour this one? I cannot. Okay, let's just see if I can find a stone piece that I can colour. Something that's not on the grid. Or actually, that one. Oh yeah, I can colour this one, but it might not need it. Actually, it's quite a nice colour anyway. So this ramp really is just so that the animals can get in and out in the first place when they get put in the habitat, and obviously for the keepers as well. So I'll do a little ramp here. Something like that. And then I will use the same piece, angle snap this time, and I'll just create a little walkway around the edge here. This is just so that the keepers can get into the habitat here. So let's just take that to there and to there. And I wonder if I might need to cut across the corner a little bit as well. Let's just see if I just take that down a touch. How does that look? That's nice. Yeah, that's enough for the animals to get dropped off and then they can get into here. Now obviously they need to get in and out of the water, so I'm going to need a nice ramp for them up here somewhere as well. So again, I think I'll use this same thing and create a ramp up here. I think that's probably all they need. Is that actually going? That's not quite actually in the water. I wonder if I can make it. No, I don't really want to make it steeper than that. Let's just do that. And let's give them two options of getting in and out. Right. Now let's give this a go, shall we? Let's just get some animals and see if this is going to work. So we're getting in little penguins. Oh, look, we've got a nice gold star one. So who we got? We got Atira, Tumanako. Wow, they've got cool names. Unuku and Waita, or Waiata. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get those four in first. And let's just see how it goes. And obviously they can escape here at the moment, but I just want to have a rough idea of whether they can get in, get dropped off, and get in and out of the water. Hopefully, here we go. Oh my word, they're tiny. They really are little penguins, aren't they? That's fine. Right, good. Yes, in and out of the water, lots of escaping. That's fine. That is all good, and they can walk all around there. Excellent. And hopefully they're happy with all their terrain. Actually, I've got all that turned off anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, look at them go. I will have to have quite a few of them in here. Otherwise you're not going to see them, are you? But that's fine. That's good. Fantastic. Right. Wow, so much more to do. Do you know what? I really do like these pieces, actually. So I'm just wondering if I can use that here as well. Now, why is that gone wonky? Fine. Do you know what? I'll just find you again. Yeah, so I need to make an edge all the way along here. So I'm just wondering if this piece will work. That's fine. I can work on that, and then I can put in a better edge connecting it to the pathway. So let's fill this in. I don't think the penguins will come out onto this, but they might. In fact, you know what? I might make it on purpose so that they can. I think that'll work quite nicely, actually. Right, let's spin that and get it over here as well. Yes, I'm just thinking whether I want to have this connected here as well. I think I probably do. I think that will look good, and it means the penguins can come and walk all the way around the water here, which will be pretty cool. Bit of a step there, which I don't like. Try and get this lined up as good as I can. Just gonna see if I can drop this lot down just a tiny bit. Bit of a perfectionist sometimes with this kind of thing. You've got just this tiny little bit here. Just want to see if I can line that up but still cover everything that I need to cover. Okay, I think that's as close as that's going to get. Great. So our penguins now, I think, should be able to come right out and walk all around. Where are they? I'm guessing they're swimming. Yeah. Let's have a look. Excellent. Okay, they can't quite get in here, but do you know what? I could put another ramp at this end, couldn't I? Or, in fact, because, yeah, I could just do another angled piece actually across the corner. Give them a little platform there. and then hide it just a tiny bit. There we go. Let's just check on that. Where are you, little penguins? Here we go. Excellent. Look at that. That's cool. Right. It's coming along, isn't it? So, barrier-wise along here, let's create a bit of a fence. If I can remember where fences are. Here we go. So I do like, I quite like, yeah, that looks maybe a bit too fancy. We could just go with one of these, but then people are going to touch the penguins. You got to have a bit of realism, I think. How about that? That's quite a nice fence. Or maybe one of these. Quite like the wood, but I don't really want it. Actually, yes, I probably do want it to block off a bit of the view, really, because the penguins, you know, they want a little bit of. No, I want you to be able to see through it a bit. I think actually that looks quite nice. Okay, let's just come out here. Actually, that's a really annoying fence because it's not got a post at the far end. It's that's that, isn't it? That's fine. Right. Yes, there we go. That's the post that I need at the other end. Okay. And then that needs to be connected firstly to itself, but also I then want to put in a stone base of some sort. Let's have a look. Breeze blocks. Okay, for a start, that's going at a weird angle. In fact, so is this. Hang on. Do you know what? Let's start this again because that has not worked. Let's get the base going first. See, something like that actually, but kind of sunk into the ground, potentially. Do you know what? I might have to do this as two separate pieces. Yeah, I don't want that because the penguins could hop out of that. But I quite like it as just a bit like that. So this is what I'm thinking of, is having it right up on the edge here. Probably going all the way to there. It's a bit tricky here because oh no, people are going to be standing in it, aren't they? I think we've gone a little bit wonky as well. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna persevere and just see what I can do. Right, first up, let's combine all of that. And let's just try and line it up a bit better. I guess, actually, because I have got the curb there. So what if I just go from that curb and then I can kind of disguise that edge. That's about right, because I don't. Actually, I'll tell you what, because I've got there's a bit more there to try and hide. So I could create sort of a step like that, couldn't I? To try and hide the ground underneath. I think that looks pretty good actually. Could just see the curb under there, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And I can block this out. I can put some bushes in or whatever, can't I? Good. Okay, let's go back to our fences. And I was thinking of this one. Let's see what we think. If we bring that up to the end, I think that's good because people aren't going to climb over it, but you can see through it as well. Penguins would probably hop up and kind of poke their heads through, but you know, I quite like that. And then hopefully this will roughly line up. We're definitely able to get a load more penguins. Right, I think that's far enough. Yeah, okay, that's good. So that's your basic barrier for people. Do you know what, let's get some more penguins because I feel like these people aren't really getting to see many, are they? So we'll just get another 8 penguins. And let's get all of them sent to here. Nice. Good, we're getting there. Let's just double check our areas. Yeah, good. They can still go everywhere. Lovely. Great. Okay. Let's work on. Actually, let's get the penguins happy first, shall we? So I do want to build them a little house to go in. So I think probably don't really need it full height. Right. Let's just. Whoops. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to connect to that. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I don't want to have that connected to another thingy. No, that's... Dude, it's like I've forgotten how to build a house. It's shocking, really. Right, hang on. There we go. So I'm hoping I can do roughly that. And then put a little roof over the top. I think. Yeah, and then obviously at the moment that ceiling is floating, so let's just get some nice beams in the corners. Okay, and let's copy those across. Can't quite see where this one is at the moment. I will be moving this whole house in a minute. So I want this kind of right in this back corner here. Almost, yeah, probably basically touching the outside wall. So it's almost built. Looks like this wall is attached to it. Let's see, something like that. I think I could probably lose that because we got this wall here, I think, and then we can put in now what is it, beds and shelters, I believe. Is it? Yeah, bedding, a jetty bedding platform. I'm pretty sure this is what the penguins like. Just put a couple of them in, I think. And let's just have a look. Yeah, they can't hop up onto it, unfortunately. That's annoying. Okay. I'm hoping they still work as bedding if you do that. Good. So does that now count as shelter? Yes, it does. Excellent. Right, why are you hungry? Why is nobody feeding you? Let's change the name of their habitat. Little penguins. I'm hoping someone will come and give them some food. Yes, come on. I wonder if it's... No, I've got a... did I put in... I probably didn't put in a new thingy, did I? A new keeper hut nearby. Let's see, what are you doing? You're inspecting? Yeah, preparing food. Good. Okay. Do I need more keepers? Let's just... I'm not assigning keeper zones. I usually do, but I haven't got started and I can't really be bothered to go back and do it all, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just get some more keepers as well. Just, you can't have too many keepers really when you're playing in Sandbox. You just chuck loads of keepers down. But I also should put in a new keeper hut over here. So I'll do that, and then we can decorate that at a later date. Our penguins are running away down here, which obviously we do not want to happen. Let's just quickly move you, because I don't really want you escaping or getting stuck. So yes, I need to block this in a bit more now, don't I? Let's think about this underneath bit around the back here. I might go with some stones, I think. I would do the snowy stones, but I actually think they look too fake. You know, and a zoo like this probably would not use them, I don't think. Right, let's just... Right, I'll just create a bit of an edge with these, and then I'll detail the edge with some better stones as well. They are actually, they're just still showing through just a tiny bit, which I didn't want. sure if this is really going to work how I want it, actually. I mean, it is hiding the edge, but not as much as it needs to. I'm still going to need something else there. Oh, penguins. It's fine, I'm just going to build over them. I think they get moved automatically if you kind of hide them. Don't know. Doesn't look like it actually, does it? Never mind. They'll find their way back in a minute. It's all good. Yeah, and then I'll probably block the corner off with a nice big rock like this. Maybe not that one, that's maybe a bit too big. But something like that to hide this corner. Let's do that for now. Right, let's leave it there. That's a good half-hour episode done. I do feel like we are making some progress now. That's annoying. I don't want them feeding them out there. I'll put a food tray down in there for them. But yeah, we're making progress. This is looking better. So let's leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We've not messed things up quite as much as we did in the first episode, so that's good. Hopefully I'll get this finished in the next episode. I'm recording this on Tuesday. Not sure when this one's going to go out, but this is the first of my Tuesdays where I'm actually working a bit less. So I've got a few hours, or I say a few, I've got a couple of hours to myself before I have to go and pick up my little girl from grandparents. So yeah, so I'm actually going to get a few episodes recorded today, which is really nice. So there we go, brilliant. Okay, looking good then. So let's leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you can join me again in the next one. Until then, do take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.